Dumpling, yes, but what's inside this dumpling? Oh my gosh. Look at that absolute deliciousness. Do you want to know what that is? That is a brand new flavor. That's Kung Pao chicken. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you put a little bit of chicken thigh and some bell peppers and some lovely spicy sauce inside a pillowy dumpling? Yes. That's exactly what the folks do at Brooklyn Dumplings, and we've got it at our very first Today's Special Value. And Mr. Wonderful Kevin O'Leary is here from Shark Tank, bringing us a brand that has already taken off here at QVC like a rocket. I invite you to taste the Kung Pao chicken because I'd love to know what you think.
The key to the Kung Pao chicken is this incredible bell pepper action inside of it. It gives it a whole new texture. It's beautiful. This is sweet and savory. You ready?
Mm-hmm. The silence is killing me. I hope it will last.
Oh! There is nothing like Kung Pao.
Okay, so Brooklyn Dumplings, I love the dance, is really a marriage of your diner favorites inside this lovely dumpling pastry. Let me share with you what our offer is because it's really extraordinary. We sold over 350,000 of these. They launched actually in the June Foodie Fest last year, and you saw 3 of the flavors, but now we have a new one. So I'm gonna just go right here because we've got this beautiful mac and cheese. That's one of your flavors with cheddar cheese and American cheese and the beautiful macaroni, the noodles that you have there, that's your mac and cheese. Then we also have a bacon cheeseburger flavor. So that's gonna be your meat, your bacon, American and cheddar cheese. Then we also have a chicken parm flavor. That is gonna be some beautiful breast meat, some loin, some marinara sauce, and of course, just delicious. And there it is, that Kung Pao chicken. You can get any one of those 4 flavors. Come on over here with me, Billy, in that 27 count. So any one of those 4 flavors singularly in that 27 count. If you double the count and go to 54, here's the story there. You can get any one of the proteins, the cheeseburger, the beautiful Kung Pao chicken, or the chicken parm in any combination of any 2, or you can get all 54 in the mac and cheese. So those are your choices there. You let us know whether or not you want it now or March 24th, and then do you want one shipment or do you want to get auto delivery, which will be every 60 days. Let me give you an update already on what's happening. Of the flavors available, mac and cheese is most limited. I gotta tell you that since this launched last June, mac and cheese at QVC has been the most popular flavor. But at Brooklyn Dumplings, their most popular flavor is that Kung Pao chicken, which is exactly the brand new flavor. Things for you to know immediately: the 27 count, if you're thinking about a serving for 3, is gonna serve 9 people. The 54 count with 3 dumplings per is gonna serve 18 people. And that 54 count, each one of these dumplings is only about $1.48. So you're looking at maybe $4.50 for a meal when you get the 54 count. So I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Wonderful, Chef Wonderful, how did you arrive at Brooklyn Dumplings and you brought them to us last year?
It's an incredible story. You know I travel the world looking for great foods. I happened to be at the Formula One race, the big racing car race in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, and there was a pop-up called Brooklyn Dumplings. There was a huge lineup of people outside of the hotel. I said, what is this? They said, they're selling these mac and cheese dumplings. They're unbelievable. That's what they were selling. And so I waited my turn, 3 in a little bag. I ate it. I went, wow, this is unbelievable. They took classic deli flavors and put them in a dumpling, a pastry dumpling. It's amazing what they've done. The mac and cheese is the granddaddy. I loved it so much. I bought a piece of the company. I invested in it.
Yes.
I love what they're doing. That is a flavor you've known since you were 3 years old. And inside of a dumpling, it's an unbelievable experience. Just look at that. That sharp cheddar cheese I've got in here is just to die for. It's absolutely spectacular.
I think in here there are like these little diddly-dee noodles, the ones that are like little chopped down tubes inside.
It's
and
the texture, Rachel, the texture.
Absolutely. The sharp cheddar cheese, the American cheese, I'm taking a bite right now. Each one of them about 1.2 ounces. I'm going to call it like a 3 or 4 biter, Kev.
Ichihuahua caramba! That's amazing. That's amazing. You can't beat that. This is the original dumpling, the one that got everybody in that big lineup, and I went on from there. Now these things are legendary.
Yeah, that mac and cheese, if you love your mac and cheese in this little dumpling, it just made mac and cheese portable. You can get all 27 in the mac and cheese. You can get all 54 in that mac and cheese. Let's go to the next one, the cheeseburger, right? So the cheeseburger, as I open this up, and by the way, call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. Okay, like even it's juicing right now. Call us and let us know which flavors you're getting, what you might be serving these for, what occasion.
You've got the cheese, you've even got the ketchup. You have every element of a great American bacon cheeseburger, and you put it in your mouth and you swear you're eating a burger because you are eating a burger. That's exactly what's happening.
You absolutely
in a dumpling
are.
format. 3 of these is a full meal. You're done after 3.
You know
Isn't
what?
that amazing?
I taste the cheese, I taste the bacon. There's even relish in here.
Yes.
It is literally
That's
like you ordered
pickle crunch going on in there. It's
a
absolutely
bacon
amazing.
cheeseburger, and they shrunk it down and they put it inside of a dumpling. And by the way, these dumplings are stuffed end to end. There is no kind of like, is this just too bready or what's happening? They are stuffed end to end. We've done 2 of the flavors. We've got another one. Chicken parm. Tell us a little bit about chicken parm.
So what is a classic deli dish? It's chicken parm. You got the mozzarella cheese. You got the chicken. You've got the breading.
Look, it's bursting.
You've got that tomato flavor on the sauce. Now, when you try this, and you just, again, I'm really looking for the texture with the pastry. Dumplings anything tastes better in dumpling because the pastry's so spectacular. You just take a little one of these, put it in your mouth, and you realize, I'm eating chicken parm. That is so fantastic. I mean, look, chicken parm, that's amazing chicken parm.
Okay, I want you to think about, right, of course, you've got St. Patty's Day that's coming up. I keep talking about the open houses. You've got Easter coming up. You'll have Mother's Day coming up. Entertaining outside. They're really easy to make. Preparing them is 2 seconds. We'll tell you about that in 1 second. But let's round it out with the Kung Pao chicken. Remember, you can get any one of these 4 flavors in that 27 count for $12.50. In the 54 count, you get those proteins in any 2 combinations. So that cheeseburger with the chicken parm, the cheeseburger with the Kung Pao, or all 54 in the mac and cheese. Look how pretty this is.
Bell peppers, that gives it the texture. The bell peppers and the chicken pao. Listen, anything Korean right now is crazy smoking hot in the restaurant concept area because people love sweet and sour. That's the key to this thing. It's a savory experience. It's got a sweetness, and yet it's got a pepperness to it. It's got this amazing explosion on your tongue.
Okay, and that one has the chicken thigh meat.
Yes.
You know, the dark meat is always super, super
very
flavorful.
very, very tender, very juicy.
With those bell peppers and juiciness. Backing up and let you know, we always ship our Today's Special Value and everything for free. By the way, this is the lowest price 54 count, lowest price 27 count we've ever done. They've been here a year. We've sold 350,000 of them. You have never seen a price this low. This is it. Now's the time. Now's the moment. And Kevin, they come in bags of 27. So with the 27 count, you'll get 1 bag. With the 54 count, you'll get 2. How do I make them?
So this is the great thing. They're already cooked. They're flash frozen. They come in this bag. You take 3 or maybe 6 out. You've got multiple ways to cook it. First, 30 seconds in a microwave. Or put them in a pan after the microwave, a little bit of butter, 3 teaspoons of water, and you steam and fry them at the same time. This is very quick, very easy to do. Look at that. Makes a perfect dumpling, brown on the edges, a little crispy. Put it right onto a salad like this.
Yep.
Isn't that fantastic?
That's nice. So just to underscore, the insides, everyone, the insides are fully cooked. So the chicken is fully cooked, that beef is fully cooked inside. What you're doing is you're cooking the outside of that lovely dumpling pastry. That's what you're doing. I love it on the burrata and the tomato.
I think that's fantastic. Burrata, tomato, dumpling, everything goes better with dumpling. Look at that. Boom. Add the dumpling, make it. Now look at this over here, a stir fry.
We're gonna keep going.
Look
Stir
at this
fry.
little stir fry right on top. Stir fry with dumpling, absolutely spectacular. A great lunch or dinner meal. Now, if you wish, and some people have steamers, Rachel, look at this. You simply steam them. Just put them in a steamer. Now, what's great about a steamer? You want to make a dumpling soup, a dumpling broth, very popular all around the world. Just steam them and pop them in.
Look at that. And
just like that.
Let me just let you know that we've got 400 folks who are on the phone lines placing orders right now. Already, over 5,000 people have put these in their carts and checked out. Every one of you, or many of you, are jumping on that bacon cheeseburger, so you are getting the American and that sharp cheddar cheese, that bacon, the meat in there, even some relishes in there. I love it when you're putting it in some in that broth, which is amazing.
Speaking of mac and cheese, look at this. Why not embellish with fries in the classic way you would with a burger? That's basically a bacon
That's a
cheeseburger,
cheeseburger, yep.
with a little ketchup, a little slaw, some fries. It's a fantastic lunch, fantastic meal. And if you really want to overdo it, layer it up. Look
Oh,
at
this
that.
is great.
Isn't that
yeah,
incredible?
you've almost made kind of like a nacho pile, but it isn't. It is beautiful dumpling
it's
pile.
a dumpling nacho pile.
Yes.
Fantastic for football games. Just great. People love that. You can do so many things with dumplings, and the flavors give you so much flexibility.
So 4 flavors to choose from. Remember, you're choosing that lovely bacon cheeseburger, the amazing mac and cheese, the really great chicken parm, or that brand new Kung Pao chicken. This has never been a lower price for either count. So when we say a today's special value, we brought something that we already know that you love. You've like reviewed this really well. Every time you bring out the flavors, everybody's like, oh my gosh, the cheeseburger, the mac and cheese, and chicken parm, you've tried before. You haven't tried the chicken parm before. And again, it's a process that's super easy.
So this is the really lazy Chef Wonderful way to do it.
I love it.
I take 3 out. I'm watching a Netflix movie. I go pause. I run into the kitchen. I pull 3 out. I nuke them for 30 seconds in the microwave, right into the fryer, 400 degrees, 6 minutes exactly. Take it out. They're perfectly cooked. The fryer makes it so easy, and then boom, crunchy and Ichiwawa caramba!
That's my favorite when you say that. So as we walk over here, come on over here with me, Billy. So here's the story. They're frozen. You're microwaving them only to get them ready to cook. So you're not cooking them, just to be clear on that. You pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds to make them ready, to put them in that little fry pan, to put them in your air fryer. I'm the air fryer queen. Or to steam them. So that's what you're doing. But you're making them all in about 10 minutes. Story is 4 flavors to choose from. What's the flavor you've never seen before? Kung Pao chicken. That is that chicken thigh meat, along with bell peppers, along with that lovely spicy seasoning. It's not even spicy, it's just super flavorful. The bacon cheeseburger, American sharp cheddar cheese, bacon in there. Then you've got some ground beef. There's relish in here. And then when you talk about, well, this is the bacon cheeseburger, excuse me. Here's the chicken parm. The chicken parm is going to be breast meat, a little bit of loin, and then you're also getting mozzarella cheese and marinara coming back up here with that mac and cheese, sharp cheddar and American cheese, and the ditalini, if I call that right, the ditalini noodles. You've got everything that you need. So you can get the 27 count as you come this way. 27 count will be 1 bag for that $12.50, shipping directly to you now or March 24th. My recommendation is double the count. Here's honestly, Chef, this is my recommendation. Get the 54 count in mac and cheese. Start there.
It was the original
I
dumpling that
always
got me
want-
to go crazy about dumplings. It's an unbelievable experience.
Correct. Get the 54 in the mac and cheese, because that's the only 54 count that you can get in a single flavor. And then get the 54 count in 2 of the other protein flavors.
Yeah.
So a cheeseburger and a Kung Pao chicken, or a cheeseburger and the chicken.
That's the way to go, Rachel. Get the
chicken
burger, which
parm.
is the anchor, and then
Yes.
choose the chicken you like. Kung Pao if you like sweet and sour, or if you just absolutely love. I mean, this is so great with the mozzarella. It's fantastic.
Amazing. Over 500 of these have been spoken for. Please call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. This, of course, Chef Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. If someone's just joining us and they're like, how is he related to the Brooklyn Dumpling Company? Can you tell us how you came to find these folks and want to bring them to us?
I'm always traveling the world looking for great foods. I happened to be at the Formula One race a few years ago in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, and one of the hotels had a pop-up. Pop-up was Brooklyn Dumplings, and I saw this massive lineup of people. The only flavor they were selling was the mac and cheese, and they were lined up, 3 in a little bag. They were taking to go watch the race, coming back, buying another 3, and I tried it, and I said, Ichi wawa caramba, that is the most incredible taste experience I've ever had. I met the owners. One thing led to another. I said, look, I got to get involved. This is going to be really, really big, because they took these classic deli flavors and put them inside a dumpling. No one had ever done it before. And you love bacon. You love burgers. You love mac and cheese. Chicken parm. Kung Pao is fantastic. It's just fantastic.
I mean,
so I just heard Kevin say one thing led to another, and I knew that this was going to be big. And I was like, okay, of course, it always is. I will tell you this. The bacon cheeseburger, I think I ate the entire bag in like 3 days, because they were so delicious. I kept making them over and over again. One day I was dipping them in, like, you know, ketchup and mustard and things like that. But then another day I was like, wait a minute, what about if I dip them into a ranch dressing? And all of a sudden you have so much fun when you start dipping them in different types of sauces. These are great for game days. These are great for